What's wrong with the NBA?
The NBA, the officiating has got better. The officiating is not say. It's become a league of like, which may be good or bad, but like it's what happens is it's too much camaraderie amongst players. See, when I came up, you know, I played AAU, but like these kids now, they've played AAU against each other from 11 years old. So everybody's friendly, this or that, and you know, like you don't want to hurt nobody, it takes to nobody. I coached at a program called Riverside Church. We had legendary teams. One of the teams they had was, who was on that team? Ron Artest, Elton Brand, Lamar Odom, Eric Barkley. That was one of the great squads. And you know, when I came up, I played on a team called Gauchos. I played on Riverside. Alamo played on the Gauchos.
Okay.
And even though I know Alamo since birth, when them games came, we went to war. And if I lost, I didn't want to speak to him after we lost. You know, I want to do what I do. So I think it's too friendly. You know, when I played, you know, going to the basket was a risk. You know, I'm a fan of the old New York Knicks teams. I'm happy to see what we did now. We got the boy OG Anunoby, which I told dudes was going to be a good move. You know, granted we gave up Barrett and it hurt, but the main piece I was worried about was Quigley, which is good to see him thriving in Toronto, and maybe McBride and Grimes and DiVincenzo and Hart can make up that void that he's going to leave. But you know, that boy OG, like he defends. He can defend 1 through 4, and he can score. He's a good corner 3 shooter. So we granted we gave up Barrett, but being that OG does those things, that negates that. And I'm glad for Barrett. At least he went back home to Canada, and maybe he'll thrive up there. But I'm a strong New York Knicks fan.
For sure. So, do you feel like it's a good thing for the NBA to have like LeBron? You know, he's almost 40, and still is the face of the league.
Well, I feel he deserves to be the face of the league. You know, people get on Bron, man, but me coaching AAU, you know, Bron has came through a lot of pressure. Do you know that ever since he's been 13 years old, through the categories, he's been the number 1 player in the country. So that means when he was 13, he was the number 1 13-year-old. When he was 14, he was the number 1 14-year-old. When he was 15, he was the number 1 15-year-old. When he was 16, on up. He's always been that number 1 player. And he's carried it. I mean, you know, granted they say flop or whatever, but like, you don't hear too much off-camera stuff with him.
Right, you don't.
You don't hear no controversy with him. He do what he do. He go home. He take care of his family. Regardless of what he do, he makes sure that's done. And I'm not mad at him, man. And if he can maintain and keep himself together, he's in great physical shape, why not? Do what he do. Hey, yo, check it out. This is the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy. 1 of 1. Punks him up to get beat down. Slow down. Hey, baby. And I'm here with Circle the Block. You understand that? The great Sadat X Circle the Block. Peace.
Word.